I am working on this spreader shelf. I'm Ron Paulk, and this is the Smart Wood Shop. If you would like to get a set of plans to build a smart wood shop for yourself or one of my workbenches, you can click on the link in the description of this video down below. We have some affiliates in our store. Great companies like TSO and Atlas 46 and Amazon. And if you use our store, they'll share a little bit with us, give you your same price you'd get anyway, and that helps support the channel. This project of this bottom shelf ironically goes back to my very first Paulk workbench. The way the sawhorses worked together was there was no straps at the time, and I used a really wide shelf board that went in and fixed the sawhorses in position. It was a big wide shelf, and that was a big bench, and that was the biggest single piece of the bench, and so I got away from that with the straps. I've actually in the sawhorses included the slots for the straps because it's possible that this won't work out over time, and I don't want to have to go back and modify them. Tabs from the sawhorses go in are a little bit too wide. This was the first sawhorse I cut with these added tabs, and this one was too short. Second, third, and fourth, I got the longer one in. Extend this so that it matches the others. And of course, I've already fixed my template, so any in the future I make will work. You know, I like router bits and bushings. I love the repeatability and not having to think and know that I'm going to get the exact same results every time. I get this repaired and I get these made up. And then what I'm thinking about doing is actually adding some width to this spreader shelf so that underneath it'll actually be a shelf. So now that I have this made and the horses in place, widen it in this middle section so that it comes right to the edge of where the outside support, and that'll give me a shelf back in there. So I have my outriggers for material and tracks and things, and I'll have that, so possibly I'll be able to put a saw in there. It's going to look a lot different than the one here, but that's prototyping for you. It's just working it out. It looks like the spreader shelf is going to work. I really like it. I like the idea that it holds the sawhorses. I don't need the straps, and that it gives me a bit of a shelf and also spaces the sawhorses. So that's a really quick setup, and all three of the pieces, the two sawhorses and the shelf, will fit inside the bench. This is going to make deployment just a few seconds faster. It was already fast, but now this is going to add an element and make spacing of the sawhorses perfect. So once I set it up, I know that once I drop the bench on, it's going to fall right on those hinges. I'm really happy with the progress. I mean, this all started with the Paulk workbench too, 10 years ago, and It proves there's no such thing as ultimate. You can always improve. Who knows where it'll be in another 10 years. If you like these videos and you want to see me make more, if you want to hang out in the shop, be sure to give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Thanks for dropping into the Smart Wood Shop. You stay safe and have a great day.